Hey, Danny K coming to you from Dktv. What's going on, y'all? We're halfway into the first month of January or of 2015. And so hopefully everybody is sticking to, so far, sticking to their New Year's resolutions, getting healthy, staying in the gym, staying motivated. So today, this evening, we are going to answer any questions that y'all have, anything on fitness, nutrition, working out, motivation, whatever you got, give it to me and I'll do my best to answer. So anybody want to start off with any questions?
Okay. You know me, I'll throw it out there.
There you go.
Yes, we do.
So, like today, when, I had my plan in place, and I even had a backup plan to come to the gym, and then things kind of went crazy, with the car getting hit and the police report and all that good stuff. How do you get back on track to make up that time to get in the gym when your day gets completely screwed up, and you couldn't control it?
Right. One of the things like that is one of the things that screws things up is waiting till the afternoon or midday or evening to do your workouts. With me, I do them very early in the morning, no matter how early I have to get up, and then that way the workout's done and anything can happen during my day and it doesn't matter. Well, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't interrupt your workout schedule. It does matter in certain things. It sucks that, your car got hit, so I am sorry for that. But it was in the parking lot, right? So you were not in the car, so you were not injured, correct?
Correct.
Okay,
You're
so
right.
that's good. That's some good stuff. Okay.
Like
So,
I had to wait around for the police to get
yeah.
there.
So
So
suck it up and get in the gym. It's not
Right.
like you were driving.
I know, but what happened was because I lost an hour waiting for the police and then another hour filling out the police report and the lady coming back. It kind of, then it went into meetings and it kind of snowballed from there.
Right. So, and then what time did you get out of work?
I was out late today, about 4:45.
Okay. So, like at that point, my thing would be, me personally, I'm single, so I can actually go to the gym and it doesn't matter because there's nobody at home waiting, dinner's not waiting, family's not waiting for me to cook the dinner, whatever. So with that, maybe just a simple call, like if your family is backing you, which hopefully they do, and not you in general, you anybody that's listening to this question. So if your family is backing you, you could just do a simple little call and say, you know what, all this shit happened, it snowballed. I really do want to at least get a half hour in the gym. Do you mind, if, either dinner is a little late or, could you cook dinner? I just want to get to the gym. We could do carry out, healthy carry out, and then just, leave work, whatever time was it, 4:45, get to the gym, do a half hour. Something is better than nothing. Slam like, fast pace, like weights and cardio, interval stuff, and then head out. So by 5:30, you're, on the road back home again. You know, um, if it's important to you, you will find a way. If not, you will find an excuse. So just because 4:45 came and your intention was to get your workout done at 1 p.m. and then all this stuff happened, and just because it's 4:45 and family is expecting you to be home and cooking the dinner or bringing dinner home or whatever it might be, if your family is backing you, and hopefully they do, all you have to do is just do a simple phone call, and they're, like, what if your husband said, hey, traffic's holding me up, I'm going to be a half hour late? Well, you're going to accept that, correct?
Correct.
So if you call your husband, boyfriend, spouse, whatever, and say, what, because of all this crap that happened and that guy or girl hitting my car, I'm going to be a half hour late coming home, they should back you up on that too, right?
You're right.
Mm.
Okay.
Say that again.
Good
You,
point.
No,
no,
you're,
no,
you're
no.
right.
You're right. You're
There
right.
you go. Yeah. No.
You know what though? I think that's a great point that you bring up, and you got to have a circle that supports you.
Yeah.
And I think, Carol, just like Dani said, she's not saying that you don't have that circle, but too many people, they start these workout routines and they don't surround themselves with that circle that is going to truly support through thick and thin. And I know Dani said it, like either the last call or the call before that, we were talking about, that person that's going to sugarcoat and tell you what you want to hear versus the person that's going to tell you to get your ass in the gym and do it. And you need to choose in your mindset, what type of circle do you want to surround yourself with? And I know for me personally, that was a struggle for years, surrounding myself with people that just want to float through life, or do I want to surround myself with people that want to be aggressive and want more out of it?
Right, right. And you never know what your husband would say. Like if you're just assuming that, oh shit, I got to get home, it's this time, I got to get home. If you would just pick up the phone and just make a simple phone call and say, hey honey, do you mind, da 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 da, 9 times out of 10, he would be like, no, go ahead. I'll cook dinner, or I'll get the carry out. What time? Text me, before you leave the gym so that I know you're on your way home, and I'll start it, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like.
And I should have. To be honest, I was just avoiding the gym because I thought your commercial was today.
No, it's tomorrow. Do not avoid.
Yeah, I could have definitely just done that, picked up the phone and called and said, I'm going to be a little late. Although I hate working out at night. So.
Right, yeah. And, a lot of times that's what happens is, we, especially women, moms, we are, kind of, we don't want to be bothersome. We don't want to, put everybody else on hold. It's okay for everybody to put us on hold, but we don't want to be the ones putting them on hold. And you're not really putting them on hold, and you're not saying that my workout is a priority versus my family, but it is a very important thing, and if your family, supports your workout and your goals and all that stuff, and your friends or whoever, they're going to say, no, girl, get that done,
Yep.
And besides, you might usually take an hour, but, if you say, honey, I just want to do a half hour, can I just get a half hour in? Sure, go ahead. And he may even say, take your whole hour. I'll cook dinner. Everything's fine. Just get it done.
He would have. But, we're conditioned to be super women. So.
Exactly.
That's why
blah,
I'll
blah,
be there
blah.
tomorrow morning.
And because you got rear-ended, your car got rear-ended, you've got a lot of stress built up and everything. So the gym would have been a great stress relief to get that done, get it over with, and you'll feel good. Now when you go home, you're like, shit, this happened and this happened and this happened, and I couldn't do this and I couldn't get to the gym. Now you're all pissy.
No, I'm not.
Well, I would be.
Well, for the record, you seem a little pissy. I mean, I'm getting a reading over here on the pissy meter.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm that's just the vibe I'm getting. I'm getting a little bit of pissiness on the meter over here.
You haven't even seen pissiness, Jeff.
No,
that's nothing.
Dani, just to kind of bring it back in, I think one of the questions that came through, and it was asked to me on one of my posts, I think 2 or 3 days ago, if you're working out and your schedule is to work out in the morning, and then you have something like that comes up, like what happened with Carol today, is it okay to switch it up? Like if I'm Monday through Friday, I work out in the mornings, and then Thursday morning I have a meeting that I have to get to. Is it okay to work out Thursday night and then jump right back in there Friday, or is that not enough time to recover?
It's okay, because you shouldn't be working the same body part that next morning. So Thursday evening to Friday morning, you shouldn't be working the same body part. So, and then 9 times out of 10 with most women, and saying it this way first, most women, they usually do weights like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday kind of thing, and then Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, or Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, or something like that is just like an all cardio day. So to do cardio on Thursday night and then do weights on Friday morning would be fine. Now myself and men, most men, some men, they do 5 days of weights. So like for me, I do a back day, a chest day, a leg day, shoulder day, by tri day. So on Thursday, if I would have worked shoulders on Thursday, Friday morning I'm working my biceps and triceps. So it's a completely different body part. So I'm okay with that. Yeah. The important thing is getting it in. You tend to try and get your workouts in when you're going to be the least bothered. Like for me, I'm going to get my workouts done in the morning before anybody is in the gym, or there might be just one or two people in the gym. Get that all done, so then anything that comes up, members come in and ask me questions, people come in to want to join the gym, people come in to want to tour the gym, phones ringing, unwanted solicitors come knocking at the freaking door, I can take care of all of that, and I don't have to say, damn, they're messing up my workout, you know what I
Right.
mean? Yeah. So
is it okay to double up on, like, let's say I do a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So is it okay, tomorrow is Wednesday, can I do my Monday and Wednesday together? Or no?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I do that. Like, when the holidays come, or if I know, like, a snow day might be coming up or whatever, and I got my morning workout in, like my typical day workout, and if for some reason something I know is coming up that I can't get my workout in tomorrow, then I'll be like, shit, okay, so in the evening I'll do my next day workout. Or like if like whatever, Christmas was on a Thursday. So for me, I did my workout Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Friday. So, but sometimes I was actually contemplating, do I go in Monday and do my Monday workout, and then later on in the evening, late afternoon, when it's kind of dead in the gym, do my Tuesday workout, and then go from there. So it's not like the best idea, but at least you're getting it in. Now for tomorrow, maybe, and sometimes you might want to do like a combination, just so that you're actually getting it, and and getting like your Monday workout and your Wednesday workout, but maybe doing a combination so you're not spending so much time in the gym, so I'm sorry.
I said I love the gym.
Yeah, well, but I mean, like if you're coming in on your afternoon time, I mean, on your lunch break, you have like just an hour. So sometimes our workouts only, take an hour. So, you might want to take, specific parts of Monday's workout and specific parts of Wednesday's workout and just combine it. Or if you're able to, come in, tomorrow morning before work and get your Monday workout or whatever that you missed. And then later on in the afternoon or, the evening, get that workout in.
Okay.
But, yeah, I don't have a problem in people doubling up. You're not doing it all the time. If it was an all the time thing, I would say, yeah, no, you don't need to do 2 a days, because then you actually have to do your meal plans according, because then you're burning too many calories if you're always doing double routines every single time you come in, Yeah.
I think it gets back to that thing that we've talked about. I probably on every call that we've been on. A workout is what, 4% of your day,
right? Yeah,
and it's scheduling it accordingly. And when
right.
you really think about that 4% of your day, I mean, look at all the stuff that you schedule throughout the day.
Right.
And I know, Carol, I mean, you've talked about it. You had an outside of the box thing that happened to you today. That's not going to happen every single day. But I do it myself. I mean, you get wrapped up in, you wake up in the morning and you got shit that starts to go wrong, and you're like, oh, I'll work out later, and later becomes 3 days from now.
Right.
It's quick to develop that habit and accept the excuse for yourself.
Yeah.
You're right, and it's true, because you have to, and I, like, you heard Taylor and I this week or last week complaining about how when you miss a day or you miss a couple days, your workout's harder.
Yeah,
so
it is.
I hate missing.
But at the same time, without applying pressure to anyone, shit does happen. Life does happen, and so if, Monday was a weight routine and Tuesday is just cardio, well, guess what? Do weights on Tuesday. Don't do your cardio, or do the weights and the cardio on Tuesday, and then you're kind of, you're kind of back on track or whatever. But we're human. We make mistakes. We screw up. But just because you missed today's workout doesn't mean that you don't come in tomorrow. Like you said, you miss that one day, and then you miss another day, and you miss another day, and before you know it, you're on track to missing a lot of days. And that's why, the YouTube video, the daily tip of the day, the tip of the day thing today was, have you lost your focus? So, even if you had to skip today's workout, you've got your focus up on your refrigerator, on your screensaver, whatever it might be, your list of your whys. As long as you keep those whys in the forefront of your mind, tomorrow you will get back on track. You won't lose your focus. You have to stay focused. Like I said, shit happens. You're going to miss a day. I mean, it's easy for me because that's where I work. I work at a gym. But just because I work at a gym and I own a gym doesn't mean that my ass wants to get up every day and go in and work out. There are days where I don't want to work out, but I have to. It's like getting up and taking a shower, brushing my teeth, that kind of thing. It's just that's part of my day. And if I don't get it done, I'm more of a bitch than what y'all think I am,
Is that
Yeah.
possible?
What? We think you're a bitch? No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
I saw the writing on the bathroom stall. It said Dani is a bitch.
It wasn't me, I swear.
All right,
Well,
Carol,
I had a lot of problems that happened to me today. Couldn't get to the gym, but I worked out at home, did what I could,
Very
put a
good.
video in,
Yep.
and got my work in there.
Amen. Raise your hand up, Barry. We're gonna high five. Boosh. A virtual high five. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what, those daily tips that I do on YouTube all the time are, basically, it's not about getting your ass in the gym. It's not about, it's just getting active, staying active. If you can't get to the gym, put the DVD in. If you definitely had to go home, right after work, there's got to be between 5 o'clock when you get home or whatever till 10, 11 o'clock, whatever time you go to bed. There's 4 or 5 hours that there's somewhere within that you can say a half hour, honey, I'm going downstairs in the basement and jogging in place or whatever. You know what I mean? Like doing a couple of like Tabata-ish kind of things, mountain climbers, jumping jacks, running in place, or, the DVD thing. There's always, 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 always time. Like we said, an hour is 4% of your day. A half hour is 2% of your day. And when you break it down 2% of your day, you can't find 2% of your day within the time that you're off of work, sitting on your ass, watching TV, playing Words with Friends with me. Your ass could be...
Who plays that?
What? Huh?
Huh?
The dyslexic girl is beating your ass, just by the way. I'm just saying.
Are you
Whatever.
sure you're still beating me? Because I think last night I was winning.
Whatever. Anyway. So, any other questions that we got?
Barry, do you have any other questions?
No, not
think
that I can.
Carol's monopolized too much of the time,
Right,
so we gotta cut her off.
God.
No, I can't think of any right now.
The one that I had was about working out at night and then working out in the morning the next day. Just to kind of go over a couple things with where we stand as far as the whole Dktv initiative and where we're going. If I can kind of take a minute to provide some insight on the direction that everything's going. By next week, we're going to have the phone application is going to be completely rolled out. So you will have an opportunity to download that and have access to Dani in the palm of your hand.
What?
That's going to give you access to not only the tip of the day that she posts on Facebook, but that'll be posted in one general area for you so that you don't have to log on to Facebook. You'll be able to get that right from there. You're also going to have some different opportunities to get coaching if you are not local to the Westminster area. You're going to have an opportunity to sit down with Dani, develop some meal planning, develop some coaching routines. There's going to be a couple different levels for you guys to choose from, so stay tuned for that. There'll be links, I'm sure, all over her Facebook page, as well as the website that's going to be rolled out. I'm sure we'll make a video describing that stuff as well, so stay tuned for that. Going forward with these shows, we are going to go from doing them weekly to doing them monthly going forward. So most of the content going forward is going to be directed towards that mobile app. So you're going to want to make sure that you download that. You sign up for the email alerts. So some of the content is going to be going away from the normal public eye that you're seeing here for free, or you're seeing here posted all over Facebook. So make sure when the app's available, you are downloading it and going through so that you have that quick access.
That's great.
Any questions that you have, I mean, continue to post them. We will continue on these shows, once a month to hit any questions that you have, and feel free. I know, I think Dani and I were talking yesterday, or it might have been the day before that, about her responding to emails. And she is definitely the type of person that no matter what question you ask or what time it's asked, if she has the ability to check her email, she will respond back to it. So I know she doesn't like to do it, but I've been through the experience of the other gyms out there, and without naming names, everybody's been to those $10 a month gyms, and you get what you pay for with those $10 a month gyms. So it's up to you to make a choice on whether you want to invest in your health and your fitness and truly get what you pay for. Anybody that's been in that gym, Dani's always there. She's always up there ready to answer any questions, and that's something that you don't see in those other gyms unless you are I guess in the in club, let's say, with those people that are over there. So pick and choose who you want to train you. I know we've talked, I think this is our 7th show that we've done, and we've answered a boatload of health and fitness questions, but I think the biggest takeaways that we've done is surround yourself with people that are going to support your vision.
Exactly.
And make it a priority.
Right.
And this is for anybody that's listening to this. Dani can't do it for you. No one can do it for you. You can buy all the motivational tapes in the world. You can buy all the workout DVDs in the world. You can buy all the gym memberships in the world. Until you make a choice to change for yourself, it's not going to do shit.
Right.
So any of this information that you're getting, any of the YouTube videos, any coaching that you sign up for, make sure that you've mentally switched that shift and made the choice for yourself to make a change. So, Dani, I know for me personally, I want to thank you for the time that you've committed to for the 7 shows that we've done. It's been a lot of valuable content. I know overall, I was just looking while we were on here earlier, and you've had over the 7 shows that we've posted on here, you've capped over 1,000 views.
Awesome.
And that is pretty damn impressive for a show that was just being rolled out. I mean, I know when we first started this thing, I think we had like 1 person that was viewing it. So between replays and everything, you provided a lot of valuable information out of there. So looking forward to more, and I appreciate you taking time to do it, because you don't see other trainers in gyms taking time to just sit down and answer questions.
Right.
And it's a really, really valuable resource.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You're only doing monthly now, Dani.
Jeff?
Well,
Jeff?
because Dani is about to be pulled in a bunch of different directions with some personal coaching clients that she's going to build out. People are going to have an opportunity to work with her on a one-on-one, more individualized basis. And when we say that, it's not going to be this type of atmosphere where there's 4 people on the call. It's going to be one-on-one where you'll have an opportunity to sit down and really get real, raw, and relevant with Dani and sit down and go over your fears. And a lot of people, when they're in a group format, they want to be 50% real, or maybe even less than that, and they don't want to go over their true fears and true what they're challenged with. So you'll have an opportunity to sit down with Dani one-on-one, and that's where her schedule is going to be filled up with during the other 3 weeks of the month that we're not doing the free show, sitting down and really making an impact on some people's lives.
Very good. Cool.
Awesome.
All right.
I guess we'll share you.
Right? Yeah, I'm only 5 foot. Got to share me.
There's not that much to go around.
Not that much. But, hey, I do the best I can.
So, anybody else questions, Barry or Carol?
No,
Nope.
I'm good. I wish I was closer to you.
Well, and that's what, like this, the one-on-one thing, that Jeff and I are working on, that's where that comes into play, where, even though you're only in Hampstead, but your life keeps you, in Hampstead, Manchester, that kind of area. You don't travel too much to Westminster. So this way, if you wanted to train with me, we would do like a one-on-one training session like this live, where it's just me and you know what I mean? Like you in your home gym, or you in your gym at the gym, or if like for meal plans and stuff like that, where, you don't travel to Westminster, or you're from California, or you're from Canada, or whatever, if you've got the app, you've got the link, we can, hook up with this, this one-on-one situation where I can train you, and or do a meal plan. And, like Jeff said, it's that one-on-one where you don't have to worry about, you can just be, real with me and say, what you really feel, or, and sometimes, like, I sit down with clients, like I just did a meal plan today with a lady, and a lot of times women don't want to know what their weight is. Well, I have to tell you what your weight is, or eventually, you're going to see it on the, on the meal plan itself. You're going to see the weight, and it's a starting point. And that's what I want, especially women, to realize that it's a starting point of the rest of your healthy, fitness journey. So, if you're 200 pounds, if you're 250 pounds, if you're 275 pounds, whatever it is, that's the start of your new life, your lifestyle change. So hopefully you'll never go back. And if you have to be real with that number, then hopefully you remember, that situation and that feeling when you looked at that scale and saw, oh, Jesus, I weigh 275 pounds. Oh, my God. And hopefully you remember that pain or that feeling, and you never want to go back. So you just keep moving forward. And by keep moving forward, that scale is going to go down. It's going to go down to 250. It's going to go down to 225. It's going to go down to 200. You're going to be in Wonderland. So, I mean, and there's, a lot of times where women will, in front of me with this meal plan, once they see their weight, some of them don't even know how much they weigh. They just know that they have to wear sweatpants all of their lives, or, like the dresses, like the longer dresses, not waist-fitted dresses or anything like that, form-fitted dresses. But then when they see that number, they really didn't realize, like sometimes it's 50 pounds over what they thought it was, because the last time they weighed themselves was 6 months ago or 8 months ago or whatever. So, and they cry, they tear up, and it's about me, trying to pull them back in, and being supportive and positive, and, and this is the start. That's why I always say this is the start of your new lifestyle change. So, you're not going to go back, you're going to go forward. So, and with the one-on-ones like this, I'm going to be able, it's going to be okay. You can cry, you can scream, you can say, fuck, I don't want this anymore. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. You can be real, and, it's just me and you. So
Dani,
I'm personally excited about all this. So this is really some good stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah. So what were you going to say, Barry?
I just wanted to say that the tip that you gave about with motivation about putting up an old picture, that was the best tip, because for me, I fell off the wagon a little bit with my health issues, and I looked back at some of my pictures and said, I am never going back there. Get your ass up.
Right. Exactly.
So thanks for that tip.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. It's true, I mean, as long as if you put it in front of you, you're going to be like, holy shit, I look like that, I'm not going to do that again, I'm not going to do that again. Or if you put in front of you a more positive picture of maybe, what you used to look like, back in the day when you were, hotter and slamming or a picture of, the bikini, or the picture of the outfit you want to wear, or the date on, the calendar of, either your wedding or your kid's wedding or whatever it might be. When that's sitting right in front of you, that's your motivation, and you see that, and you're like, holy shit, oh yeah, I got to get to the gym, or I got to work out, or I got to stay active, And, I tell you, I mean, I am, like, of course, I'm not getting paid by Fitbit or anything like that, but these types of things are, like, so awesome. Like, to manage your steps. And, there's one, my Fitbit doesn't do this, but There's one out there, the VivoFit, that actually, and there's a few other, I think Jawbone, I'm not sure if that one does it or not, but it tells you when you're sitting too long, and so it vibrates. So it makes you get up and walk.
Get up.
That's cool. You know what I mean? Like,
That's really cool.
I mean, it's sad that, we need to be reminded to get your ass up and take some steps. You know what I mean? But for those people that are stuck behind a desk all the time, you know what I mean? Like, for, 9-to-5 jobs and stuff like that, that's really cool. And if your Fitbit or your, step calculator, counter thing doesn't do that, maybe set on your alarm, on your phone, like a repetitive, like a repeating alarm that, goes off every hour and a half, that you have to get up and, make 100 steps. It's not really that much, and then sit back down and do your work. I mean, or whatever. But it's really, like anything that you can think of that makes you remind yourself to stay motivated, to stay working out, to stay active, to, all of that stuff, So I just try and, for being in this industry for, over 23 years, you've kind of like gotten, the
23 years. Wait a minute. How old are you?
Right? I'm only 21. 45, ladies and gentlemen, 45. And,
You
I have
don't
a
look a
little
day over 20.
right?
that somebody passed on to me today. It's called Hydro Coach
Uh-huh.
app that counts your water intake.
Uh-huh.
That was pretty cool. So
Yeah.
I got that app and helped me with my water intake anyway,
Yeah.
because I know it's a big thing with you, Dani.
Yeah, I mean, hydration is key. There's also, I think I saw it at GNC, I'm not sure, and I don't know if they still have it or not, but there's these bottles that actually has a counter on it. And I don't know exactly how it works because I never really bought, you know what I mean? Like, I just know that I need X amount of bottles of water during, those two, like this is 2 glasses of water. So I need X amount of, bottles of these, and I just get them in. I've been doing it for so damn long. I, know exactly what I've got, so I don't really need to count. But, there is that glass that's, it counts for you, like how many ounces that you've had. Like I guess maybe, I'm not sure how it works. I don't know if you can plug in how many you want to do, or you already know how many you want to do and it starts counting it, and then once once those numbers match, then you're good. But, anything like that keeps you motivated, that makes you, I know, whenever I get a new, tech toy, I'm like using it and trying to figure out how else I can, use it and just keep constant with it. So, and that just motivates you to do more and stuff like that. So, the app for hydration, or the bottle that, counts your water for you, or, the step tracker that vibrates and makes you get up and walk around. I mean, those things are so, awesome to, just kind of use to, just to stay active and keep that motivation and keep that focus right there.
Love it. All right. I think that is all the questions that we have. So we got some big things up on the horizon that are going to be coming down the pipeline. So anybody that's watching, make sure that you are looking for the Dani K Gym, or Dani K, her personal Facebook page. If you're not friends with her, send her over a friend request and become friends with her. She's got a lot of useful information on there. And then you also have the Dani K Gym and Wellness page. You can just search that, Dani space K space Gym, the ampersand sign, and Wellness. Make sure that you like her page on there. She posts her tip of the day on there every day, pretty much consistently, I would say by 9 a.m. That tip's up there. So make sure you go into that page for traffic and any updates on any information that we have coming down the pipeline. All the contact information as far as getting in contact with her, either the phone number or email, is right on that page as well. Other than that, that's all that I have. Dani, you got anything else to add before we wrap it up?
I don't think I do. Carol, Barry, nothing?
No, good.
Okay.
See you tomorrow.
All right, I like that. I like that thought. See you tomorrow. All right. Well, I do want to thank you guys. I want to thank, Jeff, for all of your time through these 7 episodes. coming in and kind of mediating and, you know, throwing out some of the questions and stuff from, you know, from the website and stuff like that. And, you know, so you've been a great help. I do appreciate everything that you've done and the things that we're about to, you know, embark on in the future. You know, I'm really excited about that, and I'm blessed that, you know, Barry hooked you and I up, so that's awesome. So Barry, thank you.
You're
Carol,
welcome.
thank you for just being you. I want to thank everybody for, you know, people that are watching, you know, people that are watching now, people that, you know, are going to view it later. You guys, I am very truly humbled by the support and the love that I have from you guys, and, you know, I want to do whatever I can. I mean, obviously this is a passion of mine, fitness, nutrition. You know, I'm in control of for over 23 years of my anorexia and bulimia. So, you know, I do have some issues with all of that, you know, but I'm in control of that, and I did all of that through nutrition. So that's why I am like such, you know, an advocate and, you know, a stickler for, you know, proper nutrition. You know, so I do, you know, thank you guys for believing in me, supporting me, and you know, helping me help you on your guys' fitness journey. So thank you all, and hope you all have a great rest of your evening. And as I always say, stay in tune, stay informed, stay motivated. See you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Love it.